Right, folks, here's the third early one this morning. Here's the one that made me laugh yesterday. Just flicking through the newspaper looking for news and things I might cover on here. And I normally don't bother with the letters page, but I seen one of the headlines on the letters page. It's on about a guy who's in a polyamorous relationship. Now, I thought I knew what that meant, but I wasn't certain, because there's so many of these newfangled things at the moment, I don't know one from the other. But I think it mentioned he was one of 12 in a polyamorous relationship. I thought, I do know what that means. Anyway, and the bin's not going for this, I'll just read you the bit that made me chuckle. Won't be a second. Yeah, he's in a polyamorous relationship with 11 others, so there's 12 of them. He says, one day I get home and there could be 4 people in, we've got a big massive bed, there could be 4 randomers in it, not randomers, they're part of the 12. The next day I get home, there could be 5 or 6 different ones. You never know from one day to the next. My first thought was, it just shows how sad I am. Who takes care of all the sheets? That must be a job in itself. It must be a job and a half that. Do they take turns, or is one person the cleaner up or the washer up? I thought, oh my God, that'll be a massive job. Anyway, as I read on, it said, sexually, it's a very fluid setup. I thought, well, they've just answered my question. I bet it is very fluid. I bet there's fluid everywhere, man. Absolutely everywhere. That is a job and a half. You wouldn't want to be jumping into that bed in a rush, would you? Unbelievable. Do they clean them on an hourly basis? Or do they leave it every 3 or 4 hours and wait for everything to go? I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say it. Crusty. Let them dry off. How do they do it? 12 of them all living together. What's going on? I'm glad they're not in our streets. A little commune, innit? In one house. What size house is it? 1 bed. 12 people. It's like Caligula and all that, innit? It's unbelievable. I tell you what, I do most stuff around the house, viewers, but funnily enough, I don't iron something. I've never done it. I'll do stuff in the washing machine if it's straightforward and easy. Or if it's been left for me, I can turn it on and I can hang it out. I can do that. But I can't do the old washing part of it and I don't iron. I tell you what, I won't want to iron in that house. Unbelievable. 12 of them? Very fluid relationship. Good grief. Fluid isn't the word. Must be like rivers, man. Rivers at stuff.